The bully!
You're gonna take your cane.
Come on, bully! I had a... Come on!
Thanks for the generous donation.
Why? No! Thank you, Principal. Thank you. Thank you, Principal. I needed that. At least I can get the one on the left now. Oh, but now. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. Oh, he's right. Oh, why you have to be there? You're supposed to be the other side. Okay, that's now.
I hunt people for all the
Do
dirt.
something great.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't think I should have used the tape. Okay. I have some. There's one. There's one. Oh, the candy bar is here. Perfect. No! Please let me get the two. Oh!
15 seconds. Detention.
Where is he? I'm fine. First prize is here.
I am coming ready.
God, now you can go here. There's one, is 9. Why you gotta be far? God.
I see you.
God. Now we can go here. Use these two. 4. Minus 1 is 2. Oh, now there's 1. Shit! Ah! I thought I did it just in time. Oh no! I had 1 room left. I had 1 room left. Take me to the cafeteria, please. Okay, good. Yes. 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 Come on. There's 1. 2. Come on. Give me the 2. Come on. Yes. Yes. Finally. Get in there. Yes. Yes. Finally. Yes. I was sick. Thank God. Once again, Arts and Crafts saved the day. He saved me. I had a small chance of getting to that final question without dying. If he didn't send me to the cafeteria, I would have lost. we're at a high chance of losing, but thank God we did it. After over 2 hours, we finally did it. Of course, I would have shown all my attempts, but I can't due to lack of storage. So, what could I do there? Go here.
Oh, you're just in time.
There's
I
Baldy.
was just about to test my new shrink machine. This will surely be my greatest invention yet. Could you lend me a hand? When I tell you to, go press the big red button over there.
Okay, Mr. Baldy.
The machine.
Are you ready? Because I am. Press the button now.
Wow. Looks like it still needs a few tweaks. Wow. Oh. Well, I guess we'll have to try again some other time.
Oh, I get to keep him here longer. Oh, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep trying, Baldy.
Oh. Looks like it still needs a few tweaks. Wow.
It's just a malfunction, Baldy.
Oh.
Let's try again.
Wow. Looks like it still needs a few tweaks.
Try again.
Wow. Looks like it still needs a few tweaks.
Again.
Wow.
A few buttons. Now, if you don't press the button, he just gotta be like, okay, now. Now, like he's gotta get angrier. Of course, he's not gonna kill you, but if at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what you did to me, Baldy. That's what you do to me. That's what I've learned from you for my years of learning math. Of all the ass spankings I've got from you over my years in this school, and the fact I continue to get my ass spanked by your ruler, even when I work at your school. It's like nobody deserves this more than me, because there's one thing I know about science and time machines that you don't, and it's a math equation, an equation so complex that it changes the course of time. And though what I know is simultaneous equations, that's why by learning math through all my life, I'm now a better math teacher than you are. And so this has been a long time coming. I should put the rest of your friends up here, but you's good enough. One more.
Looks like it still needs a few tweaks. Wow. Oh. Well, I guess we'll have to try again some other time. Thanks anyways. Bye.
Nope. I'm not leaving yet, Baldy. Oh. Oh, you get to go in the machine. Oh, you get to go into the machines. Okay. Let me get in, Baldy. That was fun.
Looks like it still needs a few tweaks. Wow. Oh.
You-
Well, I guess we'll have to try again some other time.
Not just yet, Baldy. Not until you give me that promotion. Give me that. Start paying me $30 plus per hour.
Wow.
Give me my medical insurance. Give me security. Give me a free pass on math. And let me take your principals. Let me take the principal of the Thane's job, so that I can become chancellor of your school.
Few tweaks.
Is that okay with you, Mr. Baldy?
Well, I guess we'll have to try again some other time. Thanks anyways.
Yeah, once you give me that promotion, we can try again.
Whoa.
AT&T just sent me a heads up on the best plan for me.
That's cool.
They know what a pro wants.
What a pro needs.
Whatever makes me happy.
Sets you free.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Good. A little bit flat. It'll get better.
AT&T Optimizer provides proactive recommendations so you get what's right for you.
That feels nice.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Oh my god, this Scoutmaster fucking sucks! This is the most cringeworthy thing I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen much weirder things than this. Like whoever came up with this commercial are the weirdest versions ever exist. They clearly never got played in their life. Like I'd rather hear a track full of orgasms, weird noises, and blood and death and all that stuff than to listen to this. It's much more enjoyable than watching this. This is nothing but cringe. I'm unsubscribing from AT&T and I'm burning this to the ground. This sucks.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
I have no friends.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Sometimes it takes time to do that.
No question.
Come on, cuz. Players in our league have time to develop.
No question. What is he? He's a whole 22 years old.
Meanwhile, the crowd is chanting, "We want the Celtics," and Donovan Mitchell's telling them, "No, not yet, not yet."
You want Boston? You get Boston!
You know he's going to bring that toughness defensively, so that's a huge boost in ability to contest there.
Horford, another start for the absent Kristaps Porzingis. Holiday.
That's a murder!
Pritchard, they got plenty of clock. Looking for some daylight. Elevation. Just an unbelievable campaign at this point.
Got him, lead him!
Pritchard. 18 points swing in this first.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Call takes it. More outstanding defense from Derek White. Tatum gives it up. Brown.
They've put forth a lot of effort. Who is going to be the first one to settle down? Will it be the Cavs and get themselves back into it? Pritchard from the logo! Dean Wade unable to squeeze that pass. Their fourth turnover into the corner. Pritchard! Short arms the three. Rebound Holiday.
In the last 5 possessions, as you see,
Here's Drew Holiday, the driving kick into the corner. Jalen Brown.
Black.
Just incredible. Tatum turns the corner.
Facilitate. They used him more in the pick and roll than they typically would, and he has made some good plays. National champion in Florida, and all the success he's had, and there's another steal in the corner.
That's a murder!
Mobley in the box has Holiday on his back. This is the defensive versatility of Holiday as he forces a turnover. Horford good.
Got him, lead him!
Keep in mind they ended the first half on a 15-4 run. Tatum. Horford finds the laces, but it's been his night. For shot clock resets, we come up on 2 minutes. Tatum. Holiday over.
Going to be coming up either Sunday or Tuesday. The Celtics, mission accomplished for the second round.
The Boston Celtics have punched their ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 6th time in 8 years.
Really? You want us? You want us? First the Cavaliers and now you? Ha! Oh, you're choking. I wish I could help, but we got to go win a championship, so... We'll make sure the janitor comes to sweep you away.
Nembhard goes in, Horford pulls up jumper, puts it in! Nembhard with another big bucket, and it's a 3-point lead. Tatum trying to get free, throwing in the corner, Brown fakes, fires up the 3.
That's clutch!
Jalen Brown knocks down the 3 to tie the game! He gets to the Holiday back to White, and he lays it up and in. 6-point lead with 25 seconds remaining. On the drive, Al Horford.
Nope.
Brown comes up with a steal, bad pass from Siakam. Here's Brown, goes up, down from behind, counted at 1. Chips it out. Tatum the fake, tripped up, goes to the basket.
And one!
Spin move, Siakam, layup is good, and the foul. That's going to be 3 on White. This was the largest lead of the game. Tatum spins, scores, and gets hit. They thought about a 3. Jalen Brown goes inside. What a slam from Brown. Derek White back to Horford. McConnell on him. Horford trying to take advantage, and he does. 20 big points for Horford. Tatum finds Holiday. Holiday goes inside. Leans in, banks it in, and the foul. Tie game with 38.9 remaining. Going right through Siakam.
That's clutch!
And the Celtics with their first lead since the opening seconds of the second quarter. Turner now drives on Horford, steps back, pulls up, jumper, it's gone. Nembhard with 24 to shoot. Jalen Brown to drive, leans in, the corner's up, it's good, tie game. With 2.5 to play. Brown on the drive, pulls back, lost the ball, got it back, kicks it out White. Corner 3.
Downtown.
Final seconds. That's it, it's over. The Celtics are heading back to the NBA Finals. And another crushing finish for these Indiana Pacers.
Gonna sweep, sweep, sweep!
We want Celtics! We want Boston! We want Boston!
Houston, we have a problem. What's up? Your older jerk brother wants to go up against us in the finals. I know you got beaten up by them too much, up to the point where you don't sniff the postseason, but any advice on how we can beat the Mavericks? Well, good thing you talked to us, because in Houston, we have a solution. And with this solution, not only will you defeat the Mavericks, but the series will also determine the Stanley Cup Finals. Just talk about the Dallas Stars. Every time you take a shot, instead of saying Kobe, say Connor McDavid. Every time the Mavericks prepare for a shot, say Skinner. Actually, we'd rather say Bobrovsky. Fair enough. And every time they get caught lacking in play, say Draisaitl. Get it? Because they are dry? Yeah, we got it. And whenever they're going to announce your team in the opening lineup at the beginning of the game, and when you first enter the ball court, say Florida Panthers. Doing it once you enter the game is better than saying Leroy Jenkins. That's perfect. Thanks for your help. We will avenge you and beat your brother. You're welcome. Okay, another day is saved for the Houston Rockets. Time to go on the next adventure.
So dynamic as Jaylen Brown gets the easy two in transition. Holiday, the running start.
White tries again. This one contested, no problem. Porzingis gets away inside and throws it down. Porzingis way outside, knocks down another.
In their third leading scorer in the playoffs. What a season he's had.
Brown goes.
That's a murder!
Unexpected, because that's when Boston's so dangerous.
Brown on the steal and slam.
Offensive rebounds can help you create a margin.
Porzingis puts it in. Jaylen Brown goes right past Doncic and the slam. Now Washington on Tatum. Tatum can't get by, but draws.
And one!
Reign of Tatum fighting. Tatum double. Nice. Holiday layup is good. Doncic to Gafford. Gafford
nope.
Blocked by Porzingis.
We're Dallas, it's the two guys who've got to drive it. Like Kyrie's got to come along.
Oh, Pritchard banks in the three. Taken away by Holiday. Brown to Tatum. Tatum with the backer. White tries to answer.
Downtown.
Right now, everything.
How many times in the third have they had to take, I don't know, countless dribbles?
Jaylen Brown.
That's a murder!
On the drive, kicks it back out. White puts up a three.
Downtown.
Ball batted. White's got to throw it up, and he does. And knocks down the three.
But to me, it's his reaction time out of the drop, which is being on display here. The lack of it.
Flying in on the pass from Holiday. His free throw, point for the rebound. Here's Pritchard. He loves these. Puts it up half court of the buzzer. Bang! Pritchard at the buzzer with a three-pointer. He's done it again. All the work, all the sacrifice, handling the enormous weight of massive expectations. Ends tonight here. It's over. Time to say it again, Boston. Anything's possible. Banner number 18 has been secured. The subject of NBA champions.
The Rangers have traded their second-round pick and their fifth-round pick to the Pittsburgh Penguins in exchange for Riley Smith. Riley Smith is a Ranger.
Five hours later.
Okay, so after a 3-hour drive, we finally made it to our hotel in Albany. So everything's really nice and it's so good to be out there. Now, interesting fact, when we were there, when we were in there, there were so many Indian people, like a lot of Indian people. Like there were Indian people downstairs, there were Indian people working, there were Indian people coming inside the hotel, more Indian people came out the room. And I pretty much will come to the realization that this hotel is probably a family business, like they all work in there. Which is interesting, because it's good that they get to work and spend time together as a family. Definitely good there. Okay, so I'm about to get ready for bed and prepare for the next day when we continue the trip and get interviewed for our Nexus. Can't wait for this.
The next day.
Okay, so it's the next day. It's like around 8 o'clock right now. I'm finishing up getting ready. So we're up. We're getting ready to go back on the road and finish the trip to Canada. Of course, we gotta stop by Niagara Falls for getting interviewed for the Nexus. So I'm finishing getting ready. We're about to leave. But first, it's time for breakfast.
Here we go. Breakfast buffet. Time to get some breakfast.
Hello, 1 minute, me help.
Yeah, of course. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
5 hours later.
Okay, after a few hours of driving, we made it to Niagara Falls to the Nexus. Now we're just getting lunch at Burger King, and then we're gonna be going to the interview. Can't wait for this.
30 minutes later.
Okay, we're here for the Nexus.
1 hour later.
Okay, that took a long time, but after an hour to deal with, we finally got finished with the Nexus interview. It would have been nice if it was less, considering we were early, but better late than never. And at least we were able to finish when we wanted it to be finished and all that. So now it's pretty much it. Like all we're doing now is wait till 3 to 6 weeks to get the cards, and we'll have better travels and stuff. So we got that done. So now we're about to cross the border and get into Canada. About time we crossed.
5 hours later.
Okay, so after a long drive for the whole day, we finally made it. We finally made it to Canada. We finally made it to Huntsville. Around 8 right now. It would have been nice if we came an hour earlier, but better late than never. Thank God we're here. Now we're gonna have dinner and we're gonna go relax. Can't wait to see what we're gonna do this week. So that's it. We made it to Canada. It took 2 days and we had a lot to deal with, but we're done. Now the last clip would have been where the video ended, but I'm doing this because like I'm recording this when I came back from Canada on August 3rd because something interesting happened. Like you remember that on our way to Canada we went for our Nexus and stuff. Well, I'm happy to announce that today on August 3rd we got our Nexus. We got it. So that from now on, traveling will be much easier, and I'm so excited to use it and have better traveling. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Brendan's new dog, Faye. Hi, Faye. Hi. Patrick's out again!
The next day.
Hi. Oh no. No. Oh, come on, you're supposed to help the Mets get home runs, not the Braves. Silly dog.
The next day.
Morning, Faye. Morning. Come here. Beautiful day. Beautiful day to go to a food truck and get some food. Can't wait to try to have the food. So there were a lot of food trucks around. So we got food from the food truck and then we hung around at the campus brewing company. It's like people went to different places, but what I got was a pulled chicken sandwich with poutine. If you don't know if you know what it is, you know what it is. But if you don't know what poutine is, it is French fries covered in gravy, just really good. Like this is where I had poutine before. It was delicious. Like it was really good. Now I know you're looking at the poutine and see that it is big. Believe it or not, the poutine we got is a small. Yeah. What you are seeing is a small order of poutine. Like that is a small. Damn. Like, it's like, if it wasn't for Mom, it would never get finished. I mean, it's like, if that is small, I wonder what the large is gonna be like. I bet large is big enough, is the size of the table, and it's so big that it breaks the table. But it was really good. But better to have that than to have the tiniest chocolate milk that I got at a breakfast place in Wisconsin. But that wasn't the best part of lunch. After lunch, what you're about to see is the coolest bathroom ever. Okay, that was so good. Time to use the bathroom. It's not letting me go. What's this? A button? Awesome.
Okay, looks like I'm done with the bathroom. Now let's go get out of here. What? Oh my god, I'm stuck. I can't get out. Wait, there's another button? That's the power of technology.
The next day.
Okay, so today is Tuesday, July 30th. And we're up super early today. Today we're gonna go to Sudbury to see my stepfather's father and Patrick and Laura for lunch. And we're gonna have lunch at Boston Pizza. Now you know that I've been there 2 times before, but I've never been to one in Sudbury, so this is gonna be interesting. Wish I didn't have to wake up super early, but it takes a while to get there, so we have to do what we gotta do. So finishing getting ready, now we're gonna go. Here we are, Boston Pizza. Let's go in. The Boston Pizza was really good. What I got here is the spicy pierogi pizza. A pizza filled with sour cream, bacon, cactus cut potatoes, mozzarella cheddar, and a dollop of sour cream. It's really delicious. Like, you've seen me have Boston Pizza before, but this is a different one we had in Sudbury. Like, it was nice and the food was delicious, but Boston Pizza in Huntsville is better. And if you've seen it, you already know why. So that was pretty much the few days. Now to end this video, I have a special announcement. Like we discussed this back on July 28th. So like we talked about it, and it's gonna be awesome. Like if you watch my videos in Canada, you may remember that we worked on things called the Evil Shed. So like we worked on Evil Shed like a decade ago, and then we recently did Evil Shed 2 years ago. It's like, if you haven't done it, go check those out. They're both awesome and we all enjoyed it. Now, why am I mentioning this? Because I have a special announcement. We talked about it many times. We discussed things, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to say that Evil Shed is coming back. We're gonna make we're going to make the 3rd Evil Shed movie. Now, of course, we're not gonna call it Evil Shed 3. We're gonna call it 3 Evil Shed. I mean, like, they wanted to change its name so it doesn't become more repetitive and stuff. I mean, like, you might say it's cheesy, but at least it's better than calling it the Army of Darkness or something like that. But we talked about it, and we decided to go ahead with working with 3 Evil Shed. It's like what's gonna be on it, we won't know, but we're gonna work on it, and we are hoping it gets done when we go back to Canada next year. It's like, that's what we're hoping for, but wherever it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So for fans of the Evil Shed, stick around to find Evil Shed 3. Hello guys, this is Justin Mongol and welcome back to my channel. Now today is Wednesday, July 31st, the last day of July. And today is going to be an exciting day because today we're going to go mini golfing. Now we've been mini golfing in Huntsville before, but this one that we're going to go to, we've never been to before. So this is going to be interesting. I can't wait to play mini golf. We're getting ready now and we're about to be on our way. Let's do this.
1 hour later.
Here we are at the mini golf course, the Northern Escape Bay. This looks pretty awesome. Can't wait to play some golf. Time to shoot in the outhouse. One last hole, right in the bear.
So we had like 18 holes in mini golf and it was so much fun. I dominated a lot. So like there were most of the holes I got like two or three putts in many courses. And yet shockingly, despite being consistent, getting 2 and 3 putts in many courses, I somehow got last. There were 2 where I got 5, and that cost me the win. But it was competitive and so much fun. And after that, we went to lunch at Moose Delaney Sports Grill.
Time to get lunch at the Coast Bar.
Now of course I had burger and fries. The place was nice, but to make it more interesting, it was the only one. So not only we went to Moose Delaney Sports Grill, but we went to the Moose Delaney Sports Grill, where it all started, which is awesome.
So, I played Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which is a good remake for the Game Boy, and I just beat it. I first played this 2 days ago, and this is my second day playing this, and I've already beaten the game. Took me 2 days to beat this. Sure, it would have been sure. I still have the final stars and the expert level, but the whole game in 2 days. First day I beat the first half, then the second day beat the second half. How is this even possible? They gotta make this game easier.
It was really a fun game, but I can definitely say that the game was easy, insultingly easy. It's for the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong, it took me 20 years to beat the entire game. 20 years! Because the game is tough, and to unlock all the expert levels, I needed to get the highest score possible by not only getting all the presents, but to beat it as fast as possible, which requires stupid perfection. But now this remake for the Switch is much easier, and all I needed to do was to get all gifts on all the levels. And I completed the entire game in 3 days. 3 days! The original took me 20 years to fully beat the game. The remake took me 3. Sure, I still have time trials, but what's your reward for getting time trials? Nothing. The game doesn't even acknowledge that you got one. So it took me 3 days, which is insane, but I definitely want to play that again.
2 days later.
Okay, so today is Friday, August 2nd, and we're up super early because it's time for us to go. And the week has gone by really fast.
We're about to leave Canada and head to New York. Although we're not going straight home just yet, we're gonna stop by a hotel in Rochester for the night, and then we'll finish the ride home tomorrow. I can't believe it's over, but it's been so much fun to be here in Canada. I'm so glad I was able to go. So we're all packed, we're all ready to go.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we're at a restaurant right now. Using the bathroom now, it's time to get breakfast. It's important.
3 hours later.
What was our reward for going back to America? Something really good. Something that's so awesome. Like, I waited 26 years for this, but it finally happened. I had something that can never be found in New York City. It plays so good that it makes it exciting. The one and only Cracker Barrel.
We have crossed the border into America, and now we're gonna go to Cracker Barrel. Never been there before, so it should be fun.
Like, Cracker Barrel were super cool, and I was really excited to finally have it for the first time. So, of course, I wasn't able to have burgers that time because I was gonna have burgers for dinner at a barbecue, which we'll talk about later. But what I had was fried chicken with fries and corn and biscuits. Like, it was so delicious. Like, it was definitely amazing to finally go there for the first time. When I got home, I was told that there's one in Wisconsin, so hopefully I can have the Cracker Barrel in Wisconsin as well. But after that, we checked the store, and I played big checkers.
This is awesome. A lot of good stuff here. Whoa.
Two hours later.
Okay, after long hours of driving, we made it across the border. We're back in America, and we made it to our hotel in Rochester. But since we have a lot of time, we have a lot of time to relax and then look around and do stuff. We're just gonna relax until it's time for us to go get dinner and stuff. And then we'll be able to relax more. But it's so great to have all this time to relax and stuff. We're definitely gonna have a lot of time to find some great stuff around here. Can't wait for dinner and everything.
2 hours later.
So we went to Rochester for dinner, but when we arrived, it was packed, so we waited. And while we waited, right next to us, there were many places to see, like the dam near the Erie Canal, and the Genesee River Trail, and the stadium where the Rochester Americans play.
The Blue Cross Arena, home of the Rochester Americans, the minor league team of the Buffalo Sabres. Awesome.
hours later.
Okay, so we're back after dinner. We had dinner at the Dinosaur Barbecue. It was really good. Like, I had a burger with applesauce, and I also had some wings as appetizers as well. The wings were good, the burger was good, but the applesauce, it wasn't applesauce at all. It feels like I was eating apple pie, but everything was still good, and I was glad we were able to go. So we're back in the hotel, about to get ready for bed, so we can get on the road home tomorrow. So I can't wait for that.
Tomorrow!
Okay, so it's the morning right now. It's close to 8 o'clock right now. This is it. Today is the day where we finally go home. So we're finishing getting ready, and we're about to get in the car to finish the ride home. But of course, the first thing we do first is breakfast. And I can't wait for the breakfast.
Nine hours later.
Okay, after a long drive and dealing with traffic and stuff, we finally made it home. We're back in New York City. This week in Canada was fun, and I'm so glad I was able to go. Now I'm definitely home, but only for a short time, because tomorrow, from when I record this, I'm gonna go on another trip again. This time, it's to Camp Kiowa at 10 Mile River with my troop, which is important because it will be my first summer camp as an adult leader, as Assistant Scoutmaster, which is gonna be very exciting. Of course, I would have recorded this as soon as I got home, but I was resting and stuff, and I needed to get myself a tetanus shot. I was required to go to camp, and I already got that all set, so I just got back from that. But I came around 2 hours ago, but I'm all good here. Now today, we got another special day. Today is August 4th, and today I'm gonna do something I've never done in a long time. I'm gonna go to summer camp at Camp Kiowa at 10 Mile River with my troop. It's been a while since I've been to summer camp, let alone camping with my troops, but I'm excited, especially since this will be my first camp as adult leader, my first ever as Assistant Scoutmaster. I'm really excited, so I'm pretty much finished packing, and I'm all ready to go. I'm just gonna go to St. Mark and meet everyone, and then we're gonna drive to Camp Kiowa. I can't wait for this.
Minutes later.
Okay, so we made it to St. Mark's and we found everybody. So we're just waiting for everyone else to arrive, and then we'll start putting stuff in the cars, and then we'll be on the road to Camp Kiowa. I am so excited for this, especially since it's my first time as an adult leader, an Assistant Scoutmaster, so it's gonna be a fun experience. So we'll just wait in, and we'll be on the road soon.
3 hours later.
Okay, we finally made it.
Camp Kiowa. Now we gotta meet everybody else, and then we'll be set to find our campsite. Great to be here again. Okay, we're at Camp Crystal Lake. I'm taking my trip out for a swim test. It's good to be around there again. Camp Kiowa. It's great to be here again. Time to prepare for dinner and the ceremony.
And now the flag ceremony is interesting. Like, we have a flag ceremony before breakfast and before dinner. And now we're pretty much there. We just make a report of the troops and stuff. But what makes it even more interesting is that we're able to do skits. Like, we're able to do skits and stuff. And it's like we make our troop report, and then the camp director's like, "Thank you!" But whenever someone does a report and making a skit out of it, the director instead is like, "Thank you! 1, 2, 3." Which is really cool. Which makes a lot of us want to do as much skits as possible. Which of course we'd be doing.
Okay, so we finished having dinner. Like, we had pulled pork sandwiches with mac and cheese and corn. It was definitely good, and everybody was having a fun time there. So everybody's finished dinner. Now what's gonna happen is that for my boys, they're gonna play a scavenger hunt, which is fun. While for me and the other adults, we gotta stop by for an adult leader meeting. What we're gonna talk about, I don't know, but it should be interesting, and depending on when it finishes and when the games begin, hopefully I can join my troop and play scavenger hunt with them, because I so want to play with them. So I'm gonna go to my meeting now. It's gonna be awesome.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we finished for the day. It's like the leadership meeting was good. It's like we learned about what we need to do and what to expect and all that. Sadly, I wasn't able to play scavenger hunt since it happened during the meeting, but everything was good today. Definitely a good way to start things off. So we're back at camp and we're gonna chill around before we get ready for tomorrow. So that is it for today. There's gonna be a lot of things to do this week, and I can't wait to do it. Now today is day 2 of summer camp at Kiowa. So it's Monday, and we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff. So it's early in the morning right now, and while my boys are out doing merit badges and stuff, we adults have fun stuff to do. We have trainings and other fun stuff coming up. Like, I'm currently at the Scoutmaster's Lounge to start the day with the BSA position specific training at 10 o'clock for Scoutmaster and Assistant Scoutmaster, which is really interesting. Then I'm gonna have a lot more things to do, so I'm gonna prepare for the training. Can't wait for this.
Now let me tell you about the Scoutmaster's Lounge. Like this was not the first time I went to Camp Kiowa. The first and last time I've been there was in 2015. But I was a kid back there, so I wasn't allowed to go in there. It's only for adults 18 over, so like Scoutmasters and Kiowa staff that go there. So I finally get a chance to go, and oh my god, it was amazing. Like, inside is very nice. They had air conditioning, there was Wi-Fi, and there were plugs to use, and there was coffee, like anything you can ever want. That's more than camp, and it's there. So if you're trying to text or call someone and wanted to get the signal needed to contact, just go to Scoutmaster's Lounge. If your phone is, it's like you're walking around, oh, my phone is dying, it's gonna die. I don't have electrical outlets at my tent. It's not good. that's when you gotta go to the Scoutmaster's Lounge and plug it in there, and your phone will be fine. Like, and the whole week where there was a lot of rain, there's like so much rain and all that stuff. You just go to Scoutmaster's Lounge to stay dry, and just wait around until it clears up before you go back to camp again. So it was really cool. Like, it's like I had several classes there, and it was really good.
Okay, so I finished my BSA Pacific Scoutmaster training. It was really interesting and really cool. Like, we learned a lot of things, and I had a good time. Now, there's something interesting that happened while I was there. I'm able to have a chance to win the Scoutmaster Merit Badge, which is cool, because like, all I gotta do is complete 8 of the 10 requirements, which involves activities, and I'll get it. And another thing is that there's the Honor Troop, which is awarded to the troop that gets a minimum of 40 points by completing activities. They'll earn a ribbon on their troop flag, and we earn at the closing campfire ceremony. So those are interesting to look at. I'm gonna help them win, and we're gonna make sure we win those days. So we're just hanging around until it's time for lunch. So can't wait to do more later on.
2 hours later.
Okay, so it's the afternoon now, and I have some more classes to attend. So I'm on my way to Scout Skills for the introduction to outdoor skills at 2 o'clock. And then I'm gonna stay there at 3 for the Leave No Trace Basics. Then I'm gonna go to the Scoutmaster's Lounge at 4 for the Red Cross, for the CPR First Aid Certification. But the thing is, I wasn't able to do the swim test yesterday and have to get it done. So, and it happens to be while I'm doing the trainings and stuff. So, what I'm hoping to do is that I finish the Leave No Trace, and hopefully it finishes before 4. And then gotta go to the lake and get my swimming test, and then go to the Red Cross. Gotta be quick about this.
Now the ITOs was really fun. It's like we learned about the outdoors. Like, it was like after the Scoutmaster base trainings, I was already making a name for myself. And as I was becoming popular very quick, like, majority of adults that were there were like older than me that just started in the Scoutmaster's role. Well, not all of them, there's a lot of them. Meanwhile, there's a young guy like me who has that role for 6 years, which is insane. So of course, a lot of people that were there look up to me for guidance and stuff. It's like, and like for the IOLs, we basically had like 2 teams that were selected, and there were 2 team captains that had to choose someone for their team. Of course, I wasn't a team captain, which is interesting. Like, 2 team captains were those with like the least experience and stuff. So it became time for them to choose someone in their team. Like, I was selected first. Not only was I selected first, but I was selected first overall, which is really good. Like, it's like I and 3 other people taught everyone how to properly fold the flag. Like, it's not just fold and fold and fold. It's like you just go, I mean, like, you have to do a triangle, then front, then this and this and this, and keep going through a triangle till it gets to the end, and you just take the up and then stick it inside, and then it's folded as a triangle. Like, everyone did a great job. And I've learned so many things about the American flag. Like, as you already know, burning the flag is bad. It's like if someone burns the flag or have the flag touch the ground, you're disrespecting the country. But what if I told you that burning the flag isn't always bad? You can actually burn the flag, but you can burn the flag if and only if it is torn, then it is fine. And so like if it has a hole or there's a scratch or there's a cut on it, that's when it gets burned. And I also found out that wearing the flag itself is wrong. Like if you're wearing clothing, whether it's the shirt, underwear, bathing suit, that's the design of just the American flag. Like, it is wrong because people who make those are doing this for money, for their own personal gain, for clout, which is like disrespecting the flags. I mean, I get why that's the thing, because like imagine if someone has diarrhea on their American flag bathing suit. It's like you're literally pooping over your flag, which is disrespectful. I mean, like if the clothing you're wearing is the American flag, it's not your fault. Like, you didn't know about it, but now you do. Originally, I wanted it to leave no trace basics at 3, but they didn't have it. Like, they didn't have it the whole week, which makes no sense. Like, why schedule to have a class there and not have it happen? But it was actually good news for me, because with nothing to do until the Red Cross at 4, I was able to go to Crystal Lake and get my swimming test done. It's like, I didn't mention the score about the swimming test. Like all but one scout on my troop was a level 3 swimmers, which was really good. The other one got 2, which is still really good. Of course, I got level 3. An interesting fact about swimming, like, Kiowa was where I got my swimming merit badge, which was interesting there. So I was able to complete my swimming test, and I went to the Scoutmaster's Lounge to attend Adult Leader Social Hour, which we just have some food and we just talk about scouting and stuff. So after that, we did the Red Cross, which was interesting, because we learned about first aid, use the AED, and anything that's first aid. Now, 2 of my boys were actually taking that class, which is so cool. The only catch about this is that since it's long, it tends to go after 5. So if we're attending that class, our best bet is to take our Class A's with us and wear it there, so we don't have to go back to the campsite and change them and rush back to the parade field for the ceremony. So that's what I did after that. And I did mention in the last video that for the flag report we did some skits and stuff. Well, the report that my troop did on that day was like a sword fight with the branches, and he knocks them down, and then he makes the report. And then that's it. And then there was more about the troops. Like, some of the troops, including mine, had members that were working at Kiowa. So what they did is that they run to the staff line and pretty much kidnap their member and take them with them. And every time they take their Kiowa staff back to their line, the rest of the staff were like, nah, hey, goodbye. Which is, and like every time someone gets kidnapped, it's like very funny there. So then we had dinner. Then after that, we had the opening campfire in the Thunderbird. Basically, the Kiowa staff had many skits. Like, there were many memorable ones. It's like, first off, it was like a tribe of scouts going off into an adventure to bring the Scoutmaster stuff. It's like, one of my boys was there, and it's like, more came back, and it was less, and it gets higher and higher and higher. It's like, one of my boys got second to last, which is unfortunate, because I hoping he'd be the one to win. And then the final guy comes back, it's like, I didn't give everything, but when I looked around, I see great things. And it was like, I knew you would make it all the way past the mountain and stuff. And then there was another one for the raisin brands. Like, Zakilo Staff included another one of my boys that had a raisin bread bag, and they're just dancing around saying raisin brands, and then they're a raisin brand, and this raisin brand song. And then a farmer comes up, and he's like, I'm hungry, I'm looking for a raisin bread that's fat or something like that. And he just takes a raisin bread, and he just takes them to get eaten. And then the cycle repeats. It's like raisin bran song, the farmer's hungry, a raisin bran gets taken, keeps happening. Unfortunately, one of my boys didn't survive. Then it came down to the last one, and it was like, I'm hungry for a lonely raisin bran. And the guy was like, don't you want a friend? And I was like, yeah, come with me. And they went home. And speaking of that scout, he kept doing the bit in between skits when it was like, please donate at 1-800.bank, which is a funny section, even though he's like, I'm never doing that again. And then there was another one where two of my boys did. I mean, it's just like one of them was like patrol leader, and we had the cabins and stuff. And another one, and another scout was just there, and then every time they sleep, he gets, I mean, it's like they stole stuff, they beat him up, and they made it look like he stole things. And then there's another one of my boys that plays as a door, and you know how he's a door? Because every second he constantly repeats, door, 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 door. I mean, it's like while my scouts are talking, he keeps things like, door. It's like, you stole this? Door. From this kid? Door. You stole the boots? Door. From this innocent kid? Door. No, I did not do that. Door. And then there's another scout plays as a table that's like, I am a table. And of course the door every few times says something else like door, 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 door. That is messed up, bro. And it's like, how dare you steal from this scout? Door. I should punish you for doing that. Door. Please, I didn't do it. Door. I don't believe you. That's messed up too. I am a table. I mean, it's like that was very memorable. So much memorable that from then on, every time they mention this stat, or mention one of our boys there, every time he makes an appearance, everyone's like, door, 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 door. Myself included. Which is definitely memorable. And of course there was another one that another one of my boys did, which you see here is the infamous Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch.
You know that skit when you just talk, and then every time you say Niagara Falls,
Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch.
that person gets triggered. It's like, Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch, and I beat him to the death, and just put him to the ground, and then threw him off the screen. It just reminds me of that moment at Camp Horseshoe one time, where it's the same, but instead of Niagara Falls, it's like Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift! Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch, and I get in another round. I beat him, pushed his head on the ground, and threw him across the stage. Which is a classic and really funny.
Oh, what happened? What happened there?
Okay. So basically, my best friend Brian, he was my best friend of all time, and he took everything from me. He ruined my life, everything. So I chased him across the country, and finally, I met him. I caught up to him at Niagara Falls. Oh, I will never forget what happened there. Who is that? What do you mean, who is that? Where? You. Huh? How you been? It's been so long. Oh my God. About Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch.
Run, Sky, run! Yay!
So after the campfire, we went back to camp and we slept and we prepared for another day.
Today is day 3 at Camp Kiowa. Like it's the afternoon right now. Like I finished breakfast and I did IOLs again today. Like we did an orienteering course, which is fun. So I just got out of camp, about to go to lunch, and then after lunch, I'm gonna get not only am I gonna get courses done, but I'm gonna get things done in order to complete the Scoutmaster Merit Badge. I can't wait for this. So I'm going to lunch, and let's get to work.
Interesting fact, I got the Orienteering Merit Badge at Camp Kiowa also in 2015, the same time I got my Swimming Merit Badge. So I was experienced with orienteering, but it wasn't just that merit badge. The last experience I had was when I did my Eagle project back in 2017. Well, it was like, there was day 1 I made signs, and then day 2 we sent them to Forest Park, and I made an orienteering course. Like, I've been working on my Eagle project for 3 years. It's like they were working, and then several people that were testing it. We tested, and it went perfectly well. Like, the signs were in, the tests went well, the course went well, and my project was a success. So I got the project done, and I was ready to become an Eagle Scout. That was until the adult leaders of my first troop betrayed me, because like all I needed to do was to get one more signature on the project review, and then I would have my Eagle Court of Honor, and I would have become Eagle Scout. But it was rejected because there were things on my project that I was missing and stuff. It was like my course was too short, and that some of the scouts didn't use the safety stuff correctly, which I didn't notice back then. And also, other scouts before me in that troop had a similar issue, yet nobody complained about them. So yeah, they told me that. Like, they waited until after my project got improved, after my project was completed, to then tell me that there was something wrong with it. Like, why couldn't they just tell me before it got approved? Like, if they had waited, if they told me before the project got approved that I need to put this stuff there, I would have added those things, and I would have been an Eagle Scout with no problem. But instead, I got betrayed when I was right there. Sure, I tried to do a project extension, but after 13 months, it was nothing was getting done, and my Trail the Eagle was a failure. It's like that time in 2018 was the only time I gave up on something. Like, I gave up on that Trail the Eagle, and I gave up on my first troop, because like after that trail ended, I left that troop because I can't stand being with a troop that doesn't support me and that betrayed me. Which sucks. Like, it sucks that when you have all that, like 3 years. I was working on my Eagle project for 3 years, and I was like right there, and it was taken away from me. that sucks. Like you take all that time in the world, like later on in the project, I was in college, and I had time in both the project and my college. Like it sucks to have all that time and effort, and you put so much work into that to get to where you need to go, and to have it be taken away with you, wasting all this time and effort. It really sucks. But thankfully I didn't give up on scouting, as you see. So I definitely had experience with orienteering. So of course I was able to help the group with the orienteering. Sure, I needed to take some time to memorize things, but I got there quick, and I was able to lead them to the orienteering course, which was really cool.
Okay, so I finished lunch, and in my last recording, you may notice that I mentioned that I went through an orienteering course during the IOL. Well, doing that basically count for the Scoutmaster Merit Badge, so I was able to get in Scout Skills and sign it off. So that part is done. 1 down, 7 to go. I'm gonna go check the field sports and see if the area director's there, and then I'm gonna challenge him to a 3-point contest.
1 hour later.
Okay, so I was in the field sports. I basically challenged the area director to a 3-point contest. Like there were 2 other leaders there. Cause it's like they got nothing, and same for the program director. But for me, not only did I win, but I dominated. I got 5 out of 10, 15 points. So we got another requirement done. So that's 2, 6 to go. And I'm gonna do the next one by the archery range, because I'm gonna help supervise the first year scouts for an hour. So I'm gonna hang around there and get that done. Really awesome.
1 hour later.
Okay, so I'm coming from Dan Beard. So I just finished supervising the first year scouts for an hour. Like we did learn about leave no trace and what to do. And it went really well. So we got that one done. That's 3 now. 3 down, 5 to go. I gotta take a break from doing this right now because I'm gonna go do the Red Cross. But it's good I'm getting this done now.
3 hours later.
Wow. We got the troop banner up. Nice.
Hour later.
Okay, just when I thought the day was over for me, it wasn't, because while I was waiting around in camp, my Scoutmaster came back and he told me that the shotgun shoot was gonna go on, was gonna only happen today and not tomorrow. So got the tickets and I quickly ran to the shotgun range, and thankfully I made it. I didn't go 20 rounds, but I hit 6 targets. I mean, I did. It's a bit sore, but it's all good. So we got that done. 4 down, 4 to go. 5 it wasn't. 3 to go if it wasn't raining super hard this morning. But that is it for the day. I'm gonna go back to camp, get ready for bed and stuff. Now today's day 4 at the week at Camp Kiowa on Wednesday. We got a lot more things to do. I just finished breakfast today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the handicrafts and help assist with the wood carving knives for some Merit Badge classes. Well, I gotta do several, but I'm doing one of them. And then I have classes after that, so I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, this is the handicrafts. I'm gonna be helping with the wood carving knives. It's gonna be an interesting experience.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I just finished the Scoutmaster training, and before that I just finished helping out with the wood carving class. It was really fun, and the designs they had were good. Now normally at 11 there's nothing to do, but there is. I'm gonna go down to the rifle range to do the rifle, which just so happens to be right close by to my campsite, so can't wait to shoot rifle.
1 hour later.
Okay, so I finished at the rifle range. Like, it was really, really good. So it's like I did really good. Like, I took the most time, and I got many good targets. Got majority of them have been in the black, and I believe I hit a bullseye, which is really, really good there. So I'm just leaving my campsite and going to lunch. But after lunch, we're gonna have the Scout Leaders versus Kiowa staff softball game, and I'm pumped up. Not only because it's a requirement to sign up for the Scoutmaster Merit Badge, but also because it's fun. And with me there, we have the adult leaders have a chance.
Now I necessarily didn't calculate what my final score was because I was busy with stuff and I didn't have a pen or pencil to do it. And even when I did, it was raining out and I was worried I'd get it wet and stuff. But I just calculated the targets, and you're probably wondering how I did. I took 2 target practice. The first one was really good. If you can see what I got. So pretty much for the shots, I had to do 5 shots on each target. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right. So this is for my first attempt. The left side, I got 39 points. It's like I got a 6, a 7, 2 8s, and I even got a bullseye, which is really good. And then on the right, I got even better. Sure, it's not a bullseye, but I got 3 9s and 2 8s, totaling up to my final total of 82 points, which is amazing. Then I have my second attempt, which you can see right here. So the left one, although I didn't get the bullseye, I did better, as I got a 9, 3 8s, and a 7. I mean, sure the target was on the line, but I'm counting it since the whole look more appears on 7. The right, I went down a bit, but still really good, as I got 4 8s and 1 7, adding it up to a total of 79 points. Like as I mentioned, I took my time and it paid off. That just shows that slow and steady wins the race. Plus, I have the rifle merit badge, so that's how I got experience. That's how I was able to be good at shooting rifles. So, if there's a rifle competition, I'm definitely the favorite to win it.
Okay, we just finished the softball game. What a game! It was close, but in the end, the Camp Kiowa staff beat the Scoutmasters 4-3. But in the consolation of we were down 3-0, and we came back to tie it in the 1 inning before we lost. But still a great game there. Fortunately, I wasn't able to do anything, but it was still fun. So now I'm good. So I got that requirement done for Scoutmaster's badge. 5 down, 3 to go.
So after that, I did classes and stuff. So I did the ILLs, which is good. So like what we did is that we made a fire. Like you put the sticks together. Like I gave my team an advantage because I collect lots of sticks and woods around camp. Because like the wood I got is like the biggest. I mean, it's like I can see a tree that's been dropped, and I just pick it up and then just walk it, so we can get the campfire done faster. Of course, I'm not like one of the staff members that's part of my troop, because he can pick up a tree and just bring it to our site. but with good leadership and help and all that, we were able to get the fire done. Like, we got it first. It was a big fire, and we did it for 5 minutes, which passed, which is really cool. So everyone was able to see that. Of course, I did the Red Cross as well, and then after that, there was dinner. Okay, so we're back at the campsite right now. Now it's around dinner time. Now, normally we go to the flag ceremony and then we have dinner at the dining hall, but we're not doing that because we're having a barbecue. Because today, it's the birthday of one of the boys in my troop. So we're at the barbecue and we're eating right now. It looks good. I can't wait to have it. So the barbecue was delicious. We got like burgers and hot dogs, and then we had sausage, and we had Bush's baked beans. Shockingly, not many people like baked beans. Me not included, because I had a lot of those baked beans, but it's still delicious. And then we had the cookies, and it was delicious. But then we had the cake. It's like we had a pink cake saying happy birthday, but instead of saying Chris, it's Chrissy, which is really funny. Like, as soon as he saw the cake, he just blushed in embarrassment, which is really funny there. And the cake, of course, was delicious. So after the barbecue, the boys had a campwide game. What game they played, I'm not sure, because I didn't get to play with them, but we didn't win that. But while they played, I went to the dining hall to watch for movie night. We watched the new Jumanji movie, the one with The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black. Like I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched most of it. It was funny. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to watch the second half, which is unfortunate. But that was pretty much it for Wednesday. So 3 days left, pretty much sums up in 2 videos. Now today is day 5 of summer camp at Camp Kiowa. We have more things to do today. It's like I just finished the Scoutmaster training. So 11, I have nothing to do, but I'm gonna do more for the Scoutmaster Merit Badge. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to the lake and I'm gonna help watch the dock for an hour. Now for the aquatics one, originally I wanted to do the polar bear swim, but I couldn't because Tuesday it was raining and today no one wanted to go. So at least I'm able to watch the dock. So I'm gonna do that now.
Hours later.
Okay, so I have good news and bad news. The good news is I was successfully able to be on the lookout for an hour by the lake. Like, everything went well, and the view was nice. The only challenge was getting on and off, and especially off the tower, because it was like super high and I'm scared of heights, but I was able to get that done, and I got it signed off. So that's 6 down, 2 to go. The bad news is I was supposed to do an OA service project after lunch, but unfortunately due to the weather that got cancelled. Luckily, we're gonna have OA ice cream, and I could help out with the OA ice cream social and get that service done. So I will do that. So I'm just gonna go to the Red Cross, then go to the dinner, and then we'll deal with this later. Now the day in the IOLs was interesting. We were supposed to do it outside, but we did inside because there was a lot of rain there. But what we did there is that we were doing knots. Like we did the square knot, the bow line, and then the double bow line. Like square knot and the bow line, I'm specialized in. It's the rest that's a bit tough and all that. But I somehow figured that one out. But the interesting fact is that when people were doing the square knot, they were struggling. It's like they're taking a long time to get the square knot done. Meanwhile, it's like bada bing, bada boom, bing bong, I'm done. Which is very interesting considering I'm like the child there. But we did have a lot of fun with the knots. There were lots that I did well, other knots that I tried to do, but then got stuck and was like, nope. But definitely fun there, very funny. And now on this day, it was the OA day, which is the Order of the Arrow. So we all wore OA sashes, and we were doing OA stuff. Now there was a troop report that I suggested to my troop. It's pretty much have them sing the Ole song, but instead of saying Ole, they said Oe, like Oe, 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 Oe. And then we did that 2 times, and then they make the troop reports. And now the senior patrol leader in my troop didn't have a sash, so I was gonna offer him my OA sash for him to use to represent the Order of the Arrow. But unfortunately that didn't happen. Instead, they're just like, we request for this staff that was part of the troop off the parade field, and then they went in and then they got him. It's a shame that my troop didn't go with my suggestion. And even more disappointing that none of the troops came up to the Oe, 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 Oe. I was pretty much the only one that came up with that. Shame. It would have made a great report there, but what can you do?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Oh, okay, so I just finished dinner, and right now I'm at the field sports. Now, I'm supposed to be playing caveman golf at 7, but while figuring out where to go, I was told that it's recommended that they bring their own clubs to play, which I didn't know about it. So I'm waiting here and praying to God there's an extra, because if there's no stick for me to use, then I'm gonna be very upset there. But even if it's not there, on the bright side, at least I'm gonna go to the dining hall like 8:15 and help out with the ice cream social. Not only because I'm part of the OA, but by helping out, I'll be able to get another requirement done for the Scoutmaster Merit Badge, and then I'll have one thing left. So let's see what happens. Fortunately, I was able to play caveman golf. It's like we're playing around and I'm like, let's go find you a stick worthy of this. And then I was given a stick from the ground. And then I realized it's caveman golf. We don't use regular golf clubs. We use sticks. And I was like, wow. Like, definitely a low IQ moment there. Even lower than the cavemen themselves. But then I got the stick. Very few play it along. Not many people play caveman golf. Like, I know last year there was less. So what I did, so we played. So we get, it's like golf, but we had the sticks. And then we just hit them, but not in the hole, but on the hula hoops. To make it as holes. And so we played and we played. It's like, I did well at start, but in the end it just wasn't that well. I ended up finishing second to last, which was unfortunate, but it was still so much fun. Glad I was able to do that, even if it wasn't a big crowd. So we finished it like around 7:30, and the OA ice cream social wasn't gonna start until 8:15. So, knowing that I have a lot of time and then I didn't have dinner because their dinner wasn't good, I decided to go to the trading post. and had myself Hot Pockets for dinner. After cooking the Hot Pockets, I went back to the dining hall and had some Hot Pockets. It was like really delicious. It was like definitely better than what we had for dinner that day. So it was that time. It was time for me to help out with the ice cream social. So of course I had my uniform and my always sash on. There were many others that were there. So like we went to the ice cream place and then we just took our stations and helped serve. What I did was put whipped cream on the ice cream and it was like, would you like some whipped cream, sir? Which is really interesting. My Scoutmaster is one of those from the Order of the Arrow that helped out. Now interesting fact. While I was serving the ice cream, the Assistant Scoutmaster of 1923 G, which is one of the many people that I helped complete the ordeal at springtime at Alpine, came up with one of our girls who was not part of the Order of the Arrow. And she told me that she wants to help out with the ice cream, and if I can let her help out with the ice cream. I was like, sure, I can do that. So of course she was standing right next to me and told her what we needed to do. I let her do some whipped cream and the ice cream, and then she went. And then there was another one from that troop that was there that helped out as well. And of course, I told them what to do to help out with the ice cream. It's like we took turns, but I specially made sure that I put the whipped cream on my boys' ice cream, and that the girls put their whipped cream on their girls' ice creams, which is really interesting. I've definitely been a good mentor to those girls, and I know they're gonna do well in the Order of the Arrow. I mean, it's like there were pictures of me, and then I took many pictures of the girls, and that's the thing throughout the whole week. It's like that troop meets where my troop meets, so we're pretty close and all that. So while at Kiowa, every time I find them somewhere doing activity stuff, I pretty much I took a photo and then just send it to the adult leaders to add to the camp collection. Which is good because they weren't able to be there, and the fact that I was there for some reason, I mean I was pretty much like, I got you. So I don't know if I got the most pictures there or they do, but pictures they got. You're welcome. So of course after we served the ice cream, it was our turn to have the ice cream. There was chocolate and cookies and cream. Like I got cookies and cream, and I had chocolate syrup and sprinkles. Like the ice cream was really good and really delicious. But then after that, there were seconds. I went back in line and was hoping to make it, but when I was just close, they ran out, which is unfortunate. But hey, at least it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So after that, we went back to our sites and we went to sleep and we prepared for the next day. Now today is day 6 at Camp Kiowa. It's Friday now, and we're almost done with the week. And today we're gonna get a lot of things done. The things I started doing this week will be finished today. Starting with the Scoutmaster Merit Badge. Because it's like, remember 2 days ago I was at the handicrafts helping with the wood carving knives. Now I'm gonna go and do that again. Because once I finish with that, I'll complete the Scoutmaster's Merit Badge. So I'm walking there right now. Let's get things done here. So after finishing the wood carving class, I came to finish the classes. Now, it was really interesting because it wasn't just talking about class. Like at the Scoutmaster's training, we actually played Kahoots. we're just testing our knowledge in the Scoutmaster challenge. Like, no one thinks about scout leaders and stuff. Like, if you know Kahoot, you know that not only you have to get answer correct, but you have to do it as fast as possible. And you have to keep going to get a lot of points. So I had a good start and then slowed down, but I came back to the end. And in the end, I finished 4th place with 36,059 points. Like, I almost made it to the top 3. Like if it wasn't for the trick questions and me making silly mistakes, I would easily make the top 3. But it was so much fun. Of course, I finished the IOLs as well. And then for the Red Cross, it was like we got the final things done, and with a lot of time left, we also played Kahoots, learning about the Red Cross. I had a slow start, but picked up later on, and in the end, I finished 5th place with 14,571 points, which is, I wish I did better, but it was still good. I mean, we had so much fun.
Okay, so it took a while, but there was a storm, so it took a while, so I had a bit delayed, but at 10, I finished the wood carving class. I got that done, and I've got all the requirements done for the Scoutmaster Merit Badge, which is awesome. And I also finished classes as well. I finished the Scoutmaster training, I finished the IOLs, and I finished the Red Cross, so I'm certified in First Aid and CPR and AED, which is cool. So we just finished dinner, which was a barbecue, so the one last thing to do for the day is the closing campfire ceremony, which is gonna be fun.
Now, the campfire wasn't really a campfire because, of course, rain. As if the strong storm in the afternoon wasn't already enough. So because of that, we didn't have a campfire. We just did the closing campfire ceremony in the dining hall at 7. So it's pretty much like the opening campfire where people do skits and songs and stuff. However, instead of the Kiowa staff doing it, the scouts participated in it. My troop included. And then we had awards and stuff. And it was really fun. So after that fun night, we went to camp, and then we prepared to leave on Saturday, August 10th.
Okay, this is the 7th and final day at Camp Kiowa. Saturday morning. But we just finished breakfast. Now we're gonna go back to the tent and clean the site and get our stuff packed, and then be ready to go. I already got my stuff packed. All I gotta do is put them in the car. And then we're gonna clean the site, and then we're checking out, and we're going home. And the weather is nice. It decides to be nice the moment we leave. Like, where was this weather when we needed it the most? But I'm gonna get my stuff out, and we're gonna make sure our site is clean, and then we're out of here.
Okay, so I'm really super late on this one. This was supposed to be recorded when I got home, but I was busy relaxing and I completely forgotten about it. But this is recorded the day after I returned from Camp Kiowa. So we left Camp Kiowa like around 11, and then we got home, and then I got home like 2-ish. Then I took my shower, and then I just relaxed and completely forgot to record my outro. But that is pretty much sums up my week at summer camp at Camp Kiowa. Now, I was supposed to vlog this earlier, but wasn't able to, but I did it. I officially got my Scoutmaster Merit Badge. The thing I was fighting for a week, and now I've got it. Surprisingly, I'm the only one in my troop that got this. Even my Scoutmaster didn't get it, but we did well. Not only that, but my troop who completed the honor program. They won the honor roll for getting the many points, for participating in activities. That was great. It's like this was really good. This went really well. It took time and challenge, but with hard work and effort and dedication, I got this badge. It was a lot, but it was worth it. That pretty much sums up not only my week in Camp Kiowa, but also my first camp as an adult leader, an Assistant Scoutmaster. This is where hard work, effort, and dedication pays off. It would definitely be a moment to remember, and I'm definitely proud of what we have accomplished. I am so glad and honored to reach this point, and I will continue to do more. It's this week has been amazing. It's I've learned a lot. I had so much fun, and we did a lot of great things there. It's this is a moment I'll never forget. I want to thank my troop 201 for being amazing. I want to thank the other troops there for being amazing as well. And I want to thank the Kiowa staff for making the week fun for everybody. It's it was already going to be good, but what I've experienced made things a whole lot better. It's this was definitely my first camp as Assistant Scoutmaster, and it certainly won't be the last. It's I'm going to keep doing this, and what we're going to do later, we'll figure that out. But that is it. That has been my summer camp at Camp Kiowa. I can't wait to go back there next year, and hopefully there isn't rain. But that is my week.